Meghan, our friend Meghan, this week made the most astonishing announcement, which was effectively, as ever, right, the sort of sad, simpering sequel to that non-starter.
It's official. Meghan Markle has been completely cut off, and this time it's not just tabloid buzz. According to new reports from Us Weekly, Prince William and Princess Kate have shut the door on any form of contact with Meghan. No calls, no messages, not even the usual holiday card. The silence is deliberate, and insiders say it's final. William isn't lashing out in anger. His response is quiet, cold, and calculated. And it's not just Meghan he's upset with. Prince Harry's latest decision to once again speak out publicly about royal family matters, this time in a controversial BBC interview on May 2nd, was apparently the final straw. That interview triggered an immediate and firm response. Sources say William and Kate decided then and there, no more drama, no more outreach, no more tolerance. Meghan's name is reportedly banned from even being spoken around Kate. Staff have been given strict instructions to avoid any mention of her. But this isn't just about one interview. It's been a long time coming. The rift has been building over years of tension, accusations, and constant media storms, from Harry's public disclosures to Meghan's rumored diva antics to the infamous Oprah tell-all and Netflix specials. It all added up, and now the palace walls are fully up. At the center of this latest rift is something deeply personal: stress. Kate's been going through serious health challenges, and William is laser-focused on shielding her from unnecessary emotional strain. That means removing any source of turmoil from their lives, and Meghan, according to them, is one of the biggest. One insider bluntly said Kate will never be in the same room with Meghan again. Not out of spite, but for her own mental health. But the drama goes even deeper. William has reportedly taken this a step further, pressuring King Charles himself to take a firmer stance. With Charles's health reportedly fragile, William is stepping into more of a leadership role, and part of that includes protecting the monarchy from further scandal. According to royal biographer Angela Levin, the strategy is simple: silence. No engagement, no rebuttals, just a cold shoulder. And that, insiders say, is more frustrating to Meghan than any public statement would be. No response means no fuel for more headlines. In an ironic twist, Meghan, who has famously cut off people in her own life, is now on the receiving end of the same treatment from the most powerful family in the UK. No messages, no recognition, nothing. Even palace insiders are reportedly following William's lead and maintaining total distance. The general feeling? Enough is enough. People inside the royal circle are exhausted by the ongoing drama and media manipulation. It's not just about protecting the crown anymore, it's about emotional survival. So where does Harry stand? That's where things get more complicated. While Meghan is now essentially blacklisted, there's still a faint opening for Harry. The sense is, he's still family, but even that comes with serious boundaries. Most importantly, he needs to stop airing dirty laundry in public. Until he does, a full reconciliation is off the table. Meghan, on the other hand, is not just out of favor. She's out for good. What's most striking about all this is how quietly it's being handled. There are no explosive statements or public feuds, just a clear, silent line being drawn. Those close to William say he's not interested in revenge or media games. His focus is on keeping the royal family from descending into reality TV levels of spectacle. And in his eyes, Meghan's media-heavy approach to life poses a serious threat to that. From his point of view, her unpredictability, constant headlines, and tendency to weaponize the press are all incompatible with royal tradition. William's answer? Shut it down completely. No more attempts at peace. No more invitations. Even hearing her name in palace corridors was too much, so they stopped that too. Kate, already under pressure from her health issues, reportedly pushed for this hardline approach herself. Insiders say the emotional toll Meghan has taken on her has been significant, both behind the scenes and in public. And remember that tense moment after the Oprah interview? When William, breaking royal protocol, sharply told a reporter, "We are very much not a racist family." That wasn't just a rare outburst. It was a glimpse into just how deeply this situation has affected him. Behind the formality and royal silence, it's clear. The damage is real, and for Meghan, there's no coming back. "We are very much not a racist family." That wasn't just a headline, it was a rare crack in Prince William's usual composure. Known for being poised and reserved, that slip was telling. For a brief moment, the prince let emotion override strategy. And while the palace had been pushing for silence, that single moment exposed just how much pressure he'd been under. By speaking out, even briefly, William gave Harry and Meghan a win, something he's reportedly regretted ever since. Since that day, William has reportedly committed to total restraint. No reactions, no statements, no slip-ups, just distance. And ironically, that silence is what seems to be bothering Meghan the most. There's a twist of fate here. Meghan, who once severed ties with people she considered harmful, including her own father, is now facing the exact same treatment from the royal family. It's like the royals turned her own approach back on her. No closure, no confrontation, just complete cutoff. And the fallout isn't limited to the palace. One of her most high-profile former allies, Edward Enninful, the former editor of British Vogue, has reportedly fallen out with her too. Their partnership, once hailed as a powerful collaboration, ended badly. Insiders claim staff at Vogue were walking on eggshells around Meghan's intense demands, and even Enninful, who tolerated a lot to keep things smooth, eventually backed away. This dynamic reflects a broader pattern. Meghan's connections often begin with shared values, mutual admiration, and headline-grabbing moments, but when those relationships don't go her way, they tend to fizzle quickly. It's happened with former aides, celebrity friends, and media figures. One by one, people who once rallied behind her have gone silent or quietly stepped back. Even within Hollywood, the perception is changing. What once made Meghan a symbol of progress, her royal marriage, her strong voice, her advocacy, has started to lose its shine. Some circles are reportedly growing tired of the narrative. Her approach no longer resonates the way it used to. Meanwhile, Prince Harry remains caught in the middle. Though the royal family remains frustrated, there's still a faint hope that he might one day make his way back. On a strict terms. Those terms? No more surprise interviews, no more media projects that subtly criticize the crown, and definitely no more dragging the monarchy into Netflix deals. It's a narrow path, and many believe it's only possible if Meghan is no longer part of the picture. But that's the biggest obstacle. Harry has fully embraced Meghan's version of their journey, intertwining his identity with hers. And undoing that would take more than time. It would require a full reset. From Oprah's bombshell sit-down to their Netflix docuseries and his memoir, Harry has gone all in on telling his and Meghan's side of the story. Walking that back now would feel like a betrayal, not just of Meghan, but of the brand they've carefully built. And that's the trap. The more he defends her, the deeper he locks himself into a corner. While Harry insists he's doing it all to protect his family, the palace sees it differently. To royal insiders, he's not a protective husband. He's a prince who once respected the duty of his title, but now uses it to fuel a personal media campaign. A campaign packed with one-sided accounts, emotional jabs, and convenient omissions. Even though King Charles reportedly gave them millions to help transition into a new life, Harry painted his family as cold and unfeeling. That disconnect has angered many in the palace. Meghan, meanwhile, is reportedly feeling the strain. Sources say she's becoming more anxious about how she's being perceived. Once confident in shaping public opinion, Meghan is now reportedly stunned at how fast the tone has changed. British media that once praised her is turning on her with raw critiques. Outlets she once charmed, the Daily Mail, The Sun, even Vogue, are publishing stories with a far less flattering lens. That reversal has shaken her, and the timing only makes it worse. Meghan built her public identity on values like feminism, diversity, and openness. But behind the curtain, critics say a different story was unfolding. One filled with demands, condescension, and emotional pressure. Former staff have described her as moody and difficult. Others, including some of her most prominent collaborators, have quietly distanced themselves. Edward Enninful, once her strongest ally in British media, is no longer in her corner. Their professional split wasn't messy or public. It didn't need to be. The silence said it all. One insider at Vogue claimed the end of their relationship had been coming for a while. as Enninful grew tired of constant micromanaging and behind-the-scenes tension. It wasn't just a rough moment, it was a pattern, and the public's view has shifted too. Once seen as the brave outsiders taking on a rigid system, Meghan and Harry are increasingly viewed as self-serving figures who've torched every bridge behind them. That shift matters, especially in the world of media and influence. The couple's star power is dimming. Invitations aren't as easy to come by. Big-name allies are pulling back. What once made them powerful, sympathy and momentum, is slipping away. But don't expect the palace to celebrate. This isn't a moment of gloating. Behind the scenes, some insiders reportedly feel a sense of loss. The royal family never wanted Harry to end up here, divided, estranged, and in many ways adrift. But the monarchy has survived far worse. And it's survived because it always follows one guiding principle. The institution must remain untouched by personal turmoil.